how is it that we're in 2020? If I'm not mistaken, Batman Forever definitely came out in the mid 90s, 95, right? How
Right.
is it that all these years later, you don't really see a lot of criticism shot towards Val Kilmer as Batman? Nobody shits on him as Batman at all. Like, it's literally like it never happened because either people choose to not remember it or they know or they don't know of it, right? Like,
Right, right.
just gonna go on the record and say that the best thing that came, you've heard me say this before, the best thing that came out of Batman Forever was Kiss from a Rose by Seal. The movie was trash. The two different versions of the video game that they made were trash. Everything about that movie was trash except for the song that Seal did for that movie. And it's funny because the song came out a year before the soundtrack came. Anyways, man.
Yeah, man. I think to answer your question is just that Val Kilmer's Batman was pretty much overshadowed by the villains and the lead actress. I think
Okay.
Tommy Lee Jones Two Face, his Tommy Lee Jones Two Face, which was basically the Joker, was overshadowed him, and Jim Carrey's the Riddler overshadowed him as well. And then you had
So,
Nicole Kidman as the love interest. So he was the least interesting part of that whole film, and everyone kind of remembers the over the top campy performances of Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee
man,
Jones for that
and
film.
and and bro, like I'm not even gonna front on you right now. I'm really not even gonna front on it. You know what I'm saying? In the VHS collection, my go-tos as a kid during that time was Space Jam,
Hmm.
Batman Forever.
I liked Batman Forever more than I actually liked Michael Keaton's Batman at a certain time in my life. Maybe it's
Right,
because of
right.
that appeal. It appealed to us as, it hit that target demographic. I
Yeah.
liked Val Kilmer's Batman Forever over Batman
But
Returns and Batman.
we're gonna admit that we didn't know any better. We'll just
We
admit that.
yeah yeah we didn't know
We,
any better. We were innocent back then. We didn't know shit.
mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't know any better. Plus, actually, no. Let me take that back. There were two things. The two things that were great that came out of Batman Forever were Kiss from a Rose by Seal
Mm.
and the McDonald's collector cups that they had for Batman Forever. They had like these mug type joints, man. One of them had the Riddler on them. One of them had Two Face. One of them had Robin, and one of them had Batman. Right? If you
What?
went
I
to Mc
totally missed those, bro.
Word, yeah. If you went to McDonald's, if you went to McDonald's and got like a, I don't know if it was a Happy Meal or whatever, but you could get one of the mugs there. But they were stingy because, like, for whatever reason, it was hard to get all of them. Like, I had a Riddler mug. My cousins in Detroit had a Riddler mug. I never met anybody with any mug that didn't have the Riddler on it. But digress.
Jim
Digress.
Carrey sold the shit out of that movie, man.
Still trash. That shit
Yeah, it
was
was
still
trash.
that shit was still
It
trash,
was
bro.
trash,
Like,
man. Batman Forever, bro. Batman and Robin. I got a shit ton of those toys, bro. I had like two Batmans, two Robins, one Iceman action figure, bro. I went in
well,
on Batman and Robin, bro. They got
yeah.
Warner Brothers got my money, man, and rightfully so, because they made that shit for me exclusively.
Well, and what it did. Oh man, well, what I was gonna say is like, I mean, George Clooney as Batman, like, nah, bro. Yeah, we can cut it right there. We can
Yeah,
just cut it.
yeah.
Right.
That's it. We're done with that. We're done with that. Oh
Oh,
man.
bro, but yeah, like nobody shits on Val Kilmer as Batman.
It's just so weird how now everyone's, like you said, slobbering over Michael Keaton's Batman, and no one really was. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like for the Batman fans, it's like, okay, yeah, Michael Keaton was really good, but there was no demand for I want to see Michael Keaton come back as Batman. Like you said, I didn't see that. I didn't see it till
Well,
recently.
and what I think the reason I think that we kind of saw that resurgence and support is because Michael Keaton kind of okay, George Clooney is still a great actor, right?
Right.
I would never say Michael Keaton is a better actor than George Clooney, but there's a feeling that like George Clooney went on to be, how do I put this without sounding disrespectful? Like it's almost like Michael Keaton was the guy that we all appreciated and related to. You see what I'm saying? Michael Keaton can get plugged in any role and be serviceable with it, but no disrespect, but you never view Michael Keaton in the same light as you would somebody like Tom Hanks.
True.
or even somebody like a George Clooney. So the perception is that George Clooney outgrew playing parts like that. Whereas, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Michael Keaton and Bruce Campbell are the same guy. Same guy. You know, I mean, you know who Bruce Campbell is, right?
Yeah, I know who Bruce Campbell is, man. He's a classic horror actor.
Right.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton is like the cool guy that you like that made it anyways, in spite of being very cool. Like Michael Keaton came off as a kind of actor that never took acting too seriously.
Okay, I got you now. I can totally see that.
So you want to see him come back in that role because you know he would enjoy it, and his intentions behind doing it would be because he wants to do it.
Right. Like you're never gonna get
like,
Christian Bale to reprise the cape and cowl ever again.
That'll never happen. Like George Clooney is so far removed from the embarrassment of Batman and Robin to where you like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Val Kilmer is doing right now, but you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's doing some Netflix or Hulu original movies.
But even then, it would just be a weird situation. Like Michael Keaton has a lot on his portfolio, and I wouldn't say that him being Batman was iconic, but we appreciated it, and we appreciate Michael Keaton.
Yeah, you know? True that. And I think his reprisal, not his reprisal, but I think his role as the Vulture, Adrian Toomes in Spider-Man Homecoming kind of gave us an itch to see him reprise the cowl on the DC side.